Hey, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I started with an 80% win rate on a support you'll love to play if you like going balls deep into teamfights. This champion can land huge taunts and create crazy havoc in teamfights, and his name is Galio. This Herculean gargoyle provides incredible crowd control against enemies and ensures your teammate's safety with your giant shields as you dive from soaring heights across Summoner's Rift. I'll be going over items, runes, skills, and playstyle in this mini Season 11 Galio Support Guide. Galio is your typical tanky support, so if you are an aggressive type of player who isn't afraid of finding good engages, I'd highly recommend picking him up. The primary mythic item you want to build is Locket of the Iron Solari. This item provides you extra tankiness when you decide to dive in and only costs 2500 gold. It provides you with magic resistance, armor, and health, protecting you from a wide variety of damage. Galio's ultimate provides your targeted teammate and surrounding allies with a magic shield. Once you land, you will knock up nearby enemies and can then follow up with an additional shield of up to 385 damage due to Locket's active ability. Additionally, Locket has a hidden passive that provides your team with an aura of tankiness. Your nearby teammates will be slightly tankier as they gain 5 additional armor and 5 additional magic resistance. Keeping your teammates alive with constant shields and resistances allows everyone to output insane amounts of damage. Following this item, you will want to work your way towards buying a Thornmail. Galio already has a built-in mechanic in his kit with his passive W ability called Shield of Durand. This shield prevents Galio from taking magic damage, and therefore you can simply stack armor to deal with any incoming AD damage. Additionally, Shield of Durand's active ability is Galio's way of peeling for teammates, which taunts enemies to auto-attack him. Since there will be repeating scenarios where Galio is going to be auto-attacked, Thornmail is a great way to inflict about 20 damage to the enemy during the usage of this ability. This item also prevents enemies from healing when they attack you due to grievous wounds for the next 3 seconds. This healing reduction passive increases from 40 to 60% when you mobilize them with your taunt. Once you've completed these 2 items along with a pair of plated steel caps and an upgraded support item, there are a few additional legendary items you can consider building towards to complete your 6 items. If you have one primary carry that is super fed and you've determined that one specific ally is your win condition, buying a Knight's Vow will be the way to go. Knight's Vow provides you incredible amounts of healing regeneration at 300%. You will be able to redirect 15% damage from your carry towards yourself while increasing your movement speed to your bound ally to ensure you can constantly peel for him. The other legendary item you can consider purchasing is Deadman's Plate. This legendary item provides you 40 armor, 400 health, and plus 5% movement speed. This item's passive allows you to build momentum, which provides you with 60 bonus movement speed at 100 stacks. You can dissipate this momentum when you auto-attack a champion for up to 100 magic damage. This synergizes well with Galio's passive, Colossal Smash, where his next basic auto-attack is unstoppable and outputs additional bonus damage based on Galio's level, AD, AP, and bonus MR. Deadman's Plate is a bit more expensive than the other items I've discussed, but the payout can be absolutely worth it for Galio. Here are a few example final builds for Galio Support. For runes, there is only one rune page you need to take, which involves the keystone rune, Aftershock. Your primary role as Galio Support is to engage on key targets to initiate high percentage winning teamfights. During the laning phase, you want to play around your Aftershock to ensure you pick quality engages with your knockup and or taunt. In mid-game, your ultimate is a great get out of jail free card for your teammates. Once you land and knock up enemies in the vicinity, you'll proc your keystone rune to become extra tanky for the next 2.5 seconds. As an all-in support, after you engage, you want to ensure you stay in the teamfight as long as possible and absorb as much damage. Your job as Galio Support is to create space for your carries to continually dish out damage through knockups and taunts. The Aftershock Keystone rune is followed by Shield Bash, Bone Plating, and Unflinching. The secondary tree you want to run consists of Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. Movement speed is essential when playing Galio Support such that you can stick to your enemy targets more effectively. Note that when he uses his Shield of Durand active, he is slowed by 15%. Taking these 2 runes in your secondary tree will help mitigate this effect. For skill upgrades, I like to start with W, then E, then Q. I prefer to max W since your taunt ability is your primary tool you want to use as part of your engage. Maxing W lowers its base cooldown while increasing its magic shield passive from 8 to 20% of Galio's maximum health. You will want to cast W to taunt enemies away from attacking your primary carries, but you can also use your W to reduce incoming damage when trying to escape. After you max W, upgrade E, then upgrade Q. There are some Galio support players who like to max Q instead for that additional damage. However, in my opinion, having a lower cooldown on your E ability provides you with more utility to help continue to create space for your teammates. There is already so much damage available in the game that having the extra Q damage simply isn't worth it. As Galio support, you want to continually peel for your carries for as long as possible through taunts and knockups. Lastly, I want to provide 2 core gameplay concepts you want to apply to your gameplay in order to succeed with Galio support. The first concept involves your mindset when playing an engaged support like Galio. You don't necessarily want to run it down, but you want to play a lot more aggressive than when compared to playing an enchanter support. Don't be afraid of continually making plays when you see an enemy misposition in the lane or in teamfights. If you're able to hit level 2, I want you to immediately look for an engage play with your knockup and taunt, or EW combo. If you can land both, I guarantee you that you will begin with first blood, resulting in the lane advantage. Your knockup can end up being a little short, but even if you don't land it, you can follow up with a big taunt. This taunt not only forces enemies to auto-attack you, but also decreases their movement speed to a static 60. Your primary combo in teamfights will be E, W, Q, followed by autos. Galio's passive gives him a buffed auto attack every 5 seconds, so make sure you are autoing enemies in teamfights even after you use your primary combo. Essentially, I want you to embrace a playstyle I like to call monkey style. Playing Galio support means you always want to look for opportunities to make plays rather than waiting for opportunities to come to you. The second concept involves your ultimate usage. There are 3 scenarios in which you want to use your ultimate. Scenario number 1. You want to use your ultimate as a follow-up engage tool if your teammate has caught an enemy carry mispositioned. Your teammate may not have picked the best engage, but you can improve upon his engage with your ultimate. Scenario number 2. Your backline carry is being engaged on and needs someone to peel for him. During your ultimate, your backline can receive a huge shield to prevent them from being bursted. Once you land on your shielded backline, you will then knock up any enemy who is targeting your backline. It's likely your opponents have already used abilities to engage on your carry, so it will therefore be difficult for them to disengage, especially if you have your knockup or taunt available. Scenario number 3. You've stayed behind in a teamfight in order to allow your carry to escape. Now it's your turn to escape. You can use your ultimate as a semi-teleport to try and run away from a lost fight. It takes Galio 2.75 seconds to channel this ability. However, in the latter 1.5 seconds of this channel, he is both untargetable and cannot be affected by crowd control. Since this channel cannot be cancelled, it is very possible to escape by the skin of your teeth. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to hit that like button and consider hitting that subscribe button too. It really does help. Also, I do stream League on Twitch, so please feel free to come by and hang out with our community. Check the description box below to know when I go live. If you have any thoughts regarding Galio's support, please let me know in the comments below. See y'all in Diamond.
Untiltable. Untiltable. With streamers. Untiltable. Untiltable.